However, once you kind of, let's say if I do it like 5 days out of 7 per week, um, it then becomes like after a year, I have like 360 different forms of leverage all working for me for tasks that I've completed over the year. So again, you just see like a real compounding effect there. So that is rule number one. Number two is to analyze and review every single day. So I know that a lot of people talk about kind of morning routines, and I do have a morning routine that I will kind of go through that I've spoken about before. But for me, the more valuable part is actually an evening routine, simply because you have the benefit of hindsight. So every single day, at least I try to every single day, I will sit down and I will analyze what are the achievements I had today, but more importantly, what are the kind of disappointments that I had today, and even more than that, what were any failures that I had today? So any kind of like critical mistakes that I made, and I'll go ahead and analyze that, and I will try to propose a solution for it. Number one, if I was disappointed about something, again, it doesn't need to be business related. It can literally be anything. It can be that my maid didn't do something that I wanted, or whatever it is. And I will then propose a solution on how I can make sure that this doesn't happen again, so I can just go through and resolve that issue the following day. And the same applies for kind of critical mistakes. Are kind of hopefully I don't fill it out every day. It's kind of maybe I put myself in a situation where something could have gone very wrong, and it either did or fortunately it didn't, but I felt that I came close to something going wrong. And it can be something as stupid as like driving quickly around a corner, or not looking. Like Georgian drivers are pretty crazy, so it could be something like not looking at crossing the road. It can be something business related. It can be that I said something to someone that I shouldn't have, and perhaps like an employee, and upset them. It can be anything like that. And again, it's kind of in most cases they're things that I just felt could have gone worse. Could have gone better, or a situation I put myself in that didn't blow up in my face, but it had the potential to. And it's just about like minimizing risk and exposure, essentially. So I will look at all of the exposure or potential bad situations that I had. And again, most days I haven't got something, fortunately, but a couple of days per month, I will kind of recognize a situation, and I will keep note of it. And I will analyze these situations as well, on like not to keep an eye on them. I mean more just to learn from my mistakes, or what could have been mistakes. Every week and every month, I would just kind of flick through this database, just to kind of see any lessons and mistakes that have been there. I'm a very big believer that failure is one of the best teachers, but I'm also a very big believer that, and the reason for that is that because of the pain that often comes with failure, it kind of ingrains a lesson in your mind. But I'm also a big believer that kind of near failures can be big teachers as well, and you can save yourself making a big mistake just by taking the time to kind of analyze your day